Let's talk composition. I recently visited Galleria Nazionale di Palazzo Spinola in Genoa and stumbled across this beautiful portrait by Giovanni David from the 1700s. This is a portrait of a woman with a coffee cup. I'll include some images of this painting at the end of the video so you can truly appreciate the beauty of it. Now, it's an oval painting, which makes it quite a challenge to compose. If you thought rectangles and squares were complicated, ovals are even more so. Do you see the main shape in this composition? I bet you can. Yes, it's a triangle, you see? Her arms and her head are both forming a triangle. Now, squint your eyes and you can see where the light is strongest and where it's least strongest. It's stronger on the left side of the painting. And so our eyes are automatically attracted to the lightest, the brightest things in a painting. In this case, it's her arm and her head, perhaps as well the bow on her head as well. So we're attracted immediately to her face, right? And this face has a sort of tilt, kind of Madonna-like posture, right? This is echoed as well by her arm and hand, which are in the same diagonal. So the first thing we see is her head, which goes, and then we go down to her arm. And down to her arm, we see that beautiful coffee cup, which is painted with so much attention. I saw this myself in the museum, and it's absolutely beautiful and delicate. And then we go from the coffee cup across in front of her, her hand, and towards what we can imagine as her elbow, and up the light side of her arm, and then to the soft furriness of the collar of her robe, perhaps, and back to her head, her cheek, her forehead, which takes us right up to that beautiful, beautiful bow. Something I like to ask myself when I'm visiting a museum is to look at something like this and ask myself, what if the coffee cup wasn't there? So I take my hand and I visually cover up the coffee cup, and you can tell it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Or what would this painting look like if she didn't have a bow on her head? And I, again, take my finger close to my eye and I try to cover that up. And you just realize that these are elements that are fundamental to the composition. So the way we know that a painting is perfect, nothing can be added and nothing can be subtracted, is if we do these sort of little compositional tests, if you will. So try doing that next time when you go to a museum and you see a painting. Try to eliminate something from the composition. See what happens in that painting. Does everything like fall apart? Does something seem like it's missing? Is there like an empty spot somewhere? If you like this video, like, subscribe for more, and stick around for more content. Bye.